Hey guys, welcome back. Again, I'm Ben Johnson and I am the Director of Operations for Security Force. We talked about people in groups, and to me, I think the next logical thing is the auto open. So, auto open is kind of a weird name, but it basically is your scheduling for when your doors are automatically open, or you're scheduling for when you have your building closed due to, say, a vacation or something like that. And so from this main screen, you've created your people, you've created your groups, or hopefully we've created them for you. We're going to auto open. And there's nothing in here currently, so we'll create a new auto open rule. Click add auto open, and here we go. So we want to call this rule something that makes sense, something logical, right? So we wouldn't want to just call it, John's rule. That would make a lot of sense. But we might call it main entry 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. That would make sense because you would expect that this means that this group unlocks the front door from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. That's pretty reasonable. And then we're going to edit our devices and put the front door in there, hit save. Now you can certainly choose more than one door if you wanted to. Maybe choose all your perimeter doors, or maybe you have a path of entry through a building for people to get where they go, whatever. But we'll just choose the front door for now. And then we're going to choose our schedule. So we can choose always, recurring, or single date. Single date might be if we had some sort of maybe an open house or something, right? Um, or if we're doing a holiday or a vacation or a closed office day. Always, I don't know if you ever would want to do an auto open rule that said always on a door, because why would you have access control on a door that you had always unlocked, right? That wouldn't make any sense. But we're going to do recurring. And so we've established up here, it's our main entry. There we go, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So this is 24-hour time here. So we're going to go to 8 o'clock. Then 4 p.m. is 1600 hours. Oh, scrolled right on past there. There we go. And then we've established this Monday through Friday. And here we go, Monday through Friday. You can click at a day and highlight it, and that'll make it active for part of this. You can uncheck a day and obviously unhighlight it. If you have different hours on different days, maybe Monday through Thursday you're open 8 to 4, but Fridays you're open till noon, you would create a second auto open just for Friday. But in this case, we're doing Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then our last step is to make sure that it's allowed. So allowed just means that we're going to allow this door to be unlocked during this time on these days. And we'll go ahead and hit add. And so there we go. And it's just that easy. If we make any changes, the save button will populate here, but if there's no changes, we can just hit the back button. And there we go. And there you go. And you can see where it says allowed. But let's say that today the company is closed. So normally 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open from 8 to 4, but today we don't want to be open from 8 to 4 because the offices are closed. So today is December the 26th. And we'll say 2025, just in case we look at this in the future and wonder what it is. We're going to edit our devices. And maybe we don't want any of our doors automatically open. So in this case, we'll select all the devices. And then our schedule. So now we don't need recurring. It's a single date, right? So we'll do single date. And you then select today. And then most likely you're going to leave it from 0 to 2400 because it's going to be for the entire day. Certainly if you're just closing early, you could change the begin time to whatever the early close was. And then our action, instead of allow, we want to deny. So we're going to deny the door to automatically open. Deny rules always supersede allow rules. And so even though we have an allow rule that says from 8 to 4 o'clock, Monday through Friday, this door is going to be unlocked, we are going to supersede that with this deny rule here. that keeps that door locked just for today. And it's just that simple. Later on, you can always delete it, or come January 1, when you're setting up all your holidays for the following year, you can just go in here and change your date to the 26th. And then pick a date again, and there you go. So this is handy for any holidays you're closed, whether it's January 1st or Memorial Day, July 4th, Independence Day, Labor Day, Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, maybe Christmas, whatever, right? All those days you can put them in here, and there you go. And so we always just recommend the first week you come back in the new year, just go ahead and update all of your holidays for the following year, and there you go. There is one cool feature that ProdataKey offers. Your integrator has to help you set it up, but it's called auto open after first allow. And what that does is, if you have an auto door schedule, I'm going to go ahead and save this so I don't mess anything up. There we go. If you have an auto open schedule like we do here, and let's say that there's a massive snowstorm and nobody can get into the office, because no one has scanned on that front door, even though the door is scheduled to be unlocked, it's not going to be unlocked. It will not unlock for the schedule until the first person comes through. So if nobody makes it into the office, or everybody comes in a little bit late, that means your office doors aren't standing open or standing unlocked while there's somebody there. I'm going to delete this rule just so I can show you. So here's Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we do happen to have the auto unlock after first allow turned on here. So we'll go to states, and I'm going to talk to you more about states later. I'll also talk to you about why this shows like this and why this shows like this. But the important thing I want you to look at here is that this one looks like a clock face, and this one looks like a keyhole. The clock face means that there is a schedule on this door, but because it's gray, that means the door is currently not unlocked. If I were to send an unlock command to that, it would actually unlock that door. And since I deleted the deny rule, it would keep that door unlocked. So I don't want to do that. But the material cage, nobody's in there. So I can go ahead and do a quick unlock. And you see how it just turned yellow, and it looks like an open padlock. And after a few seconds, it goes back to the normal state. What this would do is it would turn yellow, it would stay open, but it would stay open until the time's expired on it. But that's just it. It's as simple for setting up your vacations or holidays and setting up your automatic schedules as going to auto open and just adding a new one. Add the deny rule for vacation, add an allow rule for a new schedule. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.